Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday, so that means core workout. We're not going to use any bells today. We're going to just use body weight. We're going to do a plank sequence, but we're going to add in the hollow body first. It's not a plank exercise, but what it does is it activates all the core. So really good exercise. So we're going to do a plank sequence. Take a little bit of a break. There's 6 exercises in total, and we're going to do it 3 times. So we're not working to burn fat off the stomach. We're working to really tighten up the stomach, work all those core muscles that wrap around the spine, and we're going to make that, it's really to protect that back and to narrow that waist, not to burn fat off the midsection. That's done in the kitchen. So what we have, guys, is we're going to start off, we'll do our joint mobility, and then we're going to get straight into our core. We're going to do hollow body, 30 seconds. We're going to do a plank for 30 seconds. We're going to do straight arm plank, tap opposite shoulder, 10 each side. We're going to do a plank with a hip twist. We're going to do a Spiderman plank. That's the knee to the outside of the elbow, 10 each side. Finish off with a walking plank, but nice and controlled. There's going to be a couple of seconds break in between each exercise. And it's not going to be a long session, guys, so it will appeal to most. No equipment needed, only a mat, that's all. Let's get our joint mobility over and done with. Both directions with that head. And then what we'll do, guys, is we might do a little bit of work on the hips when we finish the core. Change. So the exercises I've selected will really burn that core, make it work really hard. Heavy mist still falling. And change, guys. Big circles. Reach up really high. Change, guys. Elbows. Change, guys. And change. So rotate that upper body. Make sure those feet are twisting. Change, guys, down to the side. Change, guys, circle hips. Change guys, soften knees, push those hips back. Change guys, feet together, push those knees back and forward. Change guys, separate knees. Change guys, opposite direction. Change knees together. And change guys, ankles. So we'll go through each exercise, nice steady pace. And we're going to start off with a hollow body. Change guys. And 20. So down on the ground guys, so hollow body, I'll explain the hollow body. It's working the core. What we're wanting to do with this core workout is we want to make sure the core is engaged throughout. So when we're doing the hollow body, there's a couple of different options. So we can, for beginners, bend the knees. Don't put too much pressure on the core. So bend up the knees. Core must be tight, no arch underneath the back. So if you're, and then option number 2 is straight legs. If you're putting the legs out straight and you're finding that you can't keep that back flat on the ground, bend those knees up. Don't risk hurting that back guys. So let's start off with hollow body. We're going to do 30 seconds. So option number 1, I'll go up to the side there guys. Option number 1, knees are bent, core is tight, no arch under the back, shoulders come off the ground, we pump those arms. Option number 1. Option number 2, legs are straight, core is tight, no arch underneath the back. I'm going to do a count to 30 guys, so pick your option. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When we're pumping those arms guys, make sure that body is not moving. We're trying to keep that body as still as we can. Exercise number 2 is a plank. On the elbows or on the forearms, make sure core is tight, quads are tight, foot is tight. Don't drop those hips forward and put pressure on the lower back. So 30 seconds guys. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop those knees first. Exercise number 3. straight arm plank, tap the opposite shoulder. We're lifting the hand up, which activates that core. The hip wants to rotate. We're trying to keep that hip as still as we can. Feet are a little bit wide as well on this guys. So we're going to do 10 each side. Off we go. Drop knees down. Back onto the forearms. Give the shoulders a bit of a rest. Onto the forearms. Our hips twist left and right. Our feet are wide on this one as well, guys. 10 each side. Off we go. Back to the center. Should feel that on the core. Spiderman. Plank. Straight arms again. So the shoulders are doing a little bit of work. The knee comes to the outside of the elbow. 10 each side. We're trying to keep that hip nice and straight. Off we go, guys. Drop the knees down. Last one in the sequence, walking plank. Again, we're not just working the core. Core is the main focus. We're also working the full body. So bend at the hip, bend at the knees, walk out. If you can just keep your arms straight, guys, that's fine, and push back. If you're a little bit stronger, go down onto the forearms, pause for a second, and then back up. So 5 walking planks. Bend at the hip, knee, walk forward, forearms, pause. One more. And that's sequence number 1, guys. Or set number 1. Little break. We want to make sure we're strengthening that core. So we want to make sure that we rest it a little bit. And we start off, guys, with hollow body. Back down on the ground. Pick your scale version, knees bent or legs straight. We're going for 30 seconds, guys. Down on the ground. 3, 2, 1, off we go guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop those heels down, bend up the knees. Over for our plank guys. So we're going to do on the forearms, feet shoulder width apart, quads tight, core tight, butt tight. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop the knees down. Straight arm guys. And we're going to touch opposite hip this time. 10 each side. Try and keep the body nice and straight. Feet are shoulder width apart. So we're touching opposite hip. 10 each side. Drop the knees down. Onto the forearms. Twist those hips left and right. 10 each side guys. Again, feet shoulder width apart. Off we go. Back to the center, drop those knees. Spiderman plank. Back on our straight arms. Knee to the outside of the elbow, 10 each side. Off we go guys. Drop the knees down. Walking plank guys. Bend at the hip, knees, do your own version, your own scale version. Straight arm or down onto the forearm. So 5 reps guys. Get the 5 done. We'll do one more round. Core should be starting to feel tired now, guys. So if we've done the advanced of each and we're getting really tired in round 3, we might need to go back to just the intermediate level. So hollow body, guys, 30 seconds. Down we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, off we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop those heels down. Flip around. So plank, guys. On the forearms, quads, core, butt tight. Try and keep that body nice and straight. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop those knees to the ground. So straight arm, guys, down to the toes. So when we're reaching down to the toe, our butt comes up, but when our hand comes back onto the ground, our butt comes down, so we don't keep the butt up all the time. So 10 down to the toes, each side, 10 each side. Off we go, guys, butt up, butt down. Again, drop the knees down. Onto the forearms. Hip twist. 10 each side, guys. 3, 2, 1. Off we go, guys. Drop the knees down. Straight arm. Spiderman plank. Bring the knee outside of the elbow. 10 each side, guys. Nice, controlled. Off we go, guys. 10 each side. Drop the knees down. Walking plank, guys. Last one. 5 reps. Remember, nice and slow. Down into whatever your finished position, whether straight arms or on the elbow. Pause for a second and then back up again. 5 reps, guys. Off we go. Time, guys. 3 rounds, 27 minutes. No equipment needed. So we just finished with a little bit of stretching. We're going to do Spiderman lunge with a rotation. We'll do 5 each side. Take your time doing this, guys. Core might be a little bit tired. So right foot outside of, or as far up to the right hand as we can. Then we're going to keep the left hand on the ground. Right arm, we're going to try and bring the elbow to the ground or as low as we can to the ground and then rotate. The back leg, the left leg is going to be straight. We're pushing that hip to the ground. So we're getting a stretch on our hip flexor as well. So right foot is up, left knee is off the ground, guys. Right hand is off the ground. We're trying to drop that shoulder and elbow to the ground, then rotate around, 5 each side. Drop the knee to the ground, switch arms, switch legs. Time, guys. That'll do it. So all 3 rounds of core, bit of stretching, or warm up, all under 30 minutes. Have a great day, guys. Over and out from outside, inside gym.